science. And global perspective is 0460, if I'm not mistaken, that's global perspective. Then the papers also differ. We have paper, the way they normally structure it, paper 1, paper 2, paper 3. We have the components as well. There are components where you have it as AX, BY, CX, DC, and so on and so forth. So you really need to know the particular one you want to register the student for. And then the way it is structured, the examination question for all those papers differs. It differs. Okay, let me take an example. At the moment, before I do take maths, but I think I've been relieved of maths because of some other responsibilities. Because schoolwork, you can't just take it all. It's a teamwork, and if you really want efficiency, it's better you speak up than I think I need assistance in this area, so that the whole thing will not just flop. Okay. So I've shelved the weight of maths into ICT now core. And then for ICT, you know, it's a general paper. We have it at 0417. There is also an ICT in other countries. They take it at 0980. But the one I take now, even for ICT, we have AX, we have BY, we have CX, we have DY. That's for 4 components. And the papers, we usually have 3 papers. For math is always 2 papers. Paper 1 and then paper 2. Then the paper 1, the way they also structure it, some will be without calculator, some will be with calculator. Likewise, the checkpoints, whether upper primary or lower secondary, there's a particular type they will ask them to, there's a friction part and there's non-friction part. So it's important to get to know all those areas. If you have any question, you can call my attention back to that one. Okay, and for the sake of us that want to register for the extension training coming up, I sent a link to the group yesterday afternoon. Okay. Yes, I snapshot that thing, and then it will only work by your mail, because it won't work by WhatsApp, so it has to go through your mail. And usually, I will advise you can't just register, you must link up with a partner school. That's where most of the partner schools also make their money. If you are a partner school, people can come to your school, they will be affiliated to your school and then get to register. They can't register you as an individual. That's if you need to become an educator, certified, Cambridge certified educator. So for as many of us that want to register, I can link you up to my school. I have so many schools I can link you up with. You see the money online, you can pay your money directly. All what we need is a photocopy of your teller, your name, every other thing to be forwarded directly to them. Because you must link up with a partner. So to get to a stage, you will be hooked up from their portal. You won't be able to go further if actually you want to register as an educator. Because they will ask you for your code. And when you are quoting that code, it will tell them, oh, are you really a staff? They will write to the principal of that school you are quoting. So there's no two way about it. So it's better you let them know that, no, I only need this, and then you can link me up with them, and then they will pay that school some token. It's part of where they get their money. Then if you are not yet certified, if you cannot meet up with the resources to become a partner school, there's still a way to go by it. You could, they created a window for private candidates. A registered student for private candidates is the way we register them different from if you're a partner school. So you could also register, you can start preparing the mind of your parents now. Even before you get it, let them know that this is your vision and they must buy into it. You can even start with first set and then you prepare your students. The only difference is that the days of the exam, you only take them, they will bring their children to school and then you take them to the prometric center. That's where they will write the exam. And then when they are done, you return them back to school. It's just 3 days back. But if you are going to register for global perspective inclusive, it will be a 4 days. It will be 4-day examination. Each subject for each day. A child can't sit for first and second English. You must choose one. So you can't lump up the 2 codes together. Okay, a step ahead now. This is an example of what you are going to meet when you go for extension trip. For week 1, they will ask you to write a plan, assessment structure, key things, challenges that you've been facing. You know, in an introductory class, just like the one we've been having since 4 days now, because we did virtual session as well. Yes. Some of us have been teaching and we'll be sharing our experiences, how it has been in the classroom. You meet your counterparts in that subject area. And then you'll be able to also rub minds with them, to know what their own challenges has been, how they've been able to sail through that same challenge, because it's very key. You can't just be behaving like a local champion. Later, you will see people from Zimbabwe, from Senegal, from Ghana, all manner of countries, and then you'll be able to relate. Some of them, I still have them online. Anytime I have videos, I just send a message to them. Anytime I even need a particular app that I'm having issues with, I'll message them within thinking of my heart. They will send it to me. Something I can even be racking my brain for. So all problems will work. It will be solved when you collaborate and you mix with people. Then the second week, they will ask you for application of a mark scheme. Obviously, you know, in our various schools now, we have a mark scheme. Whether we are running Nigeria, whether we run the British, we have a mark scheme. There's a way and manner you're supposed to structure